Good morning. It's Bang Bang Rahil. Please press the like button and subscribe. Yeah, Kingston. Every morning when I lived in Kingston, I used to get up early, seven, half seven. I come down, make a cup of tea, take one up to Danny, and get ready and go to the park with the dogs. Put the dogs in the jeep, jump to the park. Go around there for a couple of hours. I used to love it. Every morning I used to do it and come back. Danny had took my little son to school, to Park Hill School, Park Hill's prep school. Little grey unit, little grey suit, like shorts, little emblem on a little red emblem on the side, and a little red emblem on his hat. Park Hill Prep School, check it out. Yeah, lovely little school, private school, loved it, mate. I get home, as I say, I'd get in the shower, put a tracksuit on, have a quick drink, and then get in the car. I used to have a little Astra. I love my little Astra, mate. Tiny little car. I was about 19 stone. No petrol, no aggravation, straight through the traffic. Terrific, I loved it. Get to the gym. My mate's gym. He had a gym in Acton, little side road near McDonald's and go down there and get in and have a nice workout. But I was always on the voids. I buy voids, jab up, and Gary sometimes would jab up, and I'd put it in the deltoids on my leg, in my arse. It was in my arse. I'll get Gary to do that for me. He loved it in my arse. Gary was that sort of geezer. Gary Francis, proper guy, nice guy, but dangerous guy. He got done for a murder charge, and big murder charge, and got acquitted. Yeah, but he's a bit nutty, Gary. He's as nutty as a fruitcake. Anyway, big green needles, steroids in the arms, in the arse, and I mean and then in the legs, all over the gap, yeah. And anyway, every time was different, you know. I used to draw a cross on my bum, and Monday over there, Tuesday there, Wednesday there, like that sort of thing. And I used to then put in my deltoids. Yeah, I used to take too much gear. Anyway, I got massive, yeah, so strong. And I got back in my Astra, and I looked huge in the Astra, you know what I mean? Crazy. Get home, park up, and then go upstairs, have a shower, go to my upstairs to my place, my bedroom, and put on a lot. I used to love Lacoste tracksuits, love them. And I used to go to Harrods with my Danny and buy Lacoste tracksuits, right? And all different colours in lines, you know, like a walk-in wardrobe. And I sweet, I love it. So I was putting the Lacoste tracksuit on, nice pair of trainers, big massive t-shirt, and then go to the gym. Get to the gym, and then, as I said, steroids, work out a couple of hours, and then get in my car, come home. Come home, same every morning. Come home, in the shower again, upstairs, put me in that track, bomb out. And I'd go meet my pals, pull over in my car, my Jeep, I had a Laredo Jeep, pull over, get in their car, yeah. And then we decided to go and see a couple of people. So I went and see Sutty in Epsom Downs, went over there with my pals, three of us, like two and me, three. And went over there and stayed with Sati for a couple of hours, talking business, you know, and then after saying this about these guys that caused a little problem, and anyway, so I said to her, I've got to go and see him, sort this out for you, mucker. So drove to see these people, and I was in there in the house, I don't know, an hour, talking to them, telling them, what's this and what that and that and what's this, that and the other. So come out of there, and my mates, we decided to go to a cafe, just have something quick to eat, you know, a sandwich or something, cup of tea, have a chat about what's just been said, don't talk while them geezers, with them fucking idiots. Have a chat and then go. Sitting down there, a couple of women come in, a cup of tea, and all that, sitting down, and we got up, and these women shot off, and we got in the car, drove down the road. Listen, mate, it was murder, you know what I mean? It was like, I've never seen anything like it in my life. I look in, I'm sitting next to my mate's the driver, and my mate is in the back in the car. These BMWs, 5 Series BMWs, was coming down the road like racing cars, like lunatic, flashing lights, everything. I went, hold up, it's on the top here. They come straight at us, right? Stopped about an inch from the car. One come from the side, one come from the back. Jammed us in, mate, couldn't move. Get a fucking car, you know how they go. Get a car. And baseball bats and everything. I went, whoa, my mate got out of the driver's side, you know, because they reversed the car up and mate got out of the driver's side. I got out this side, and my mate got out the back, right? Hit the floor! And I went, oh, hold on, mate. Settle down. Settle down. Do you know what I mean? Relax. We ain't done nothing, my mates. We just been and seen. Anyway, settle down. But what it was, they couldn't up to anything, you know, put us on the floor. Well, I was shouting all that game, all of a sudden, boom, I got something on the back of the neck, I hit the floor, hands been on my back, cuffed me up. Now they got to pick me up and put me in a van, and mate, I'm 19, 20 stone, and they got to pick me up. So I ain't moving. I'm knocked out in a way. I've got concussed and everything. Right, I'm going, yeah, I'm going to play this. I'm going to play the part here, mate. So, oh, what you done? I'm in the right bad way. They picked me up, put me in the van. Boom, gone. My other two mates are in the car. I'm in the back of the van. Shoom. Got a big station, police station in Wandsworth. You're on about, we're not far from Epsom, that takes us to Wandsworth. What's going on? Don't forget, just been and seen these other guys, how they got these other guys. But what it is, these other guys are so fucking active, the old Bill are watching them big time. Because we've gone in there for 2 hours, the old Bill have been watching and think that we've gone in there with something and given something or whatever. So we're going down the road, they want us, right? And then they took us to Wandsworth police station. And sitting there, mate, I couldn't believe it, all cuffed up. We can't, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? We ain't done that. We know we're active, but we ain't active like armed robberies and drugs, and this is another thing, yeah? So we know it ain't this sort of mob's going to come for us like that, yeah? So we ain't bothered. So anyway, they took us into a big cell, and we're sitting there, and they took the cuffs off, we're sitting there, and all of a sudden they take us into this room. Listen, no comment. It's a lot of shit because we ain't done nothing, we ain't bothered. Right? So he's gone, where you just come from, mate? I said, what do you mean where I just come from? He said, where you just come from? I said, well, I live in Kingston, and that's it. I come out of Kingston with my pals, went and see another mate of mine in Epsom, and that's it. He said, no, where have you just come from? Before, after you meet your mate? Where you come from, mate? I said, why? He said, look, we just followed you coming out of an house that we've been under observation, and we want to know why we're in there. So I said, you're joking? He went, listen, mate, we ain't joking. This is why you're sitting here. This is why we come on you like we did. We got nothing. I said, look, mate, check my car. Ain't my car, my pals. I said, check my mate's car. There's nothing in. I think I hope there's nothing in the motor. I don't know. You know what I mean? Don't know what's in the boot. I ain't got a clue what could be in the boot of the car. You know what I mean? You don't know, do you? So they said, no, don't worry about it. We've already looked. There's nothing in the car. I said, so what's the problem? He said, the problem is, mate, that this firm that you went in to see, they're active, and they're going to be now, as I'm talking to you now, they've been nicked. Right, they're nicked. The house has been raided, and we've got X amount of stuff out of the house, and you are in trouble. So I'm going, fucking Ada. You know what I mean? You're in trouble. Now we are in fucking trouble because, like, they've raided the house. We've just come from the house, and they've gone in the house and got parcels of all this and the other. Right, this lot of all fucking nicked. So I'm going, mate. Now it's become no comment. Now it's no fucking comment, you know. So he's going to me, I'm going to make no comment. No comment. And that's it. And then we go to this fucking cells, single cells now. Bum, bum, bum. I went, what the fuck is going on? Right. This little other mob, they're not around, they're not here, they've got them somewhere else. And they've got us in there fucking hours and hours and hours, yeah? They're taking us out one at a time. They took me out, no comment, no comment, no comment. I said, am I entitled to a phone call? They said, yeah. I phoned my Danny up. I said, Danny, get so-and-so, Danny, quick, mate. Danny got hold of her dad. This is when me and her dad was okay as such, but the old man knew a top solicitor that brought down a barrister, you know, brought down a top barrister, mate. Listen, I had plenty of money. I didn't bother about paying the barrister, mate. I wanted it out of here, yeah. I ain't done nothing. All I've done is gone to the house, put it on these people. When I say put it on these people, I know what they're doing, I know what they're selling, but we put it on them, they've got to give half a lot of money, and they ain't paid him, and that's why I'm there, yeah. So my barrister's gone into one. You know, is there anything that you know, this, that, and the other, where he's talking to them? Are you going to charge my client? If not, my client, you've got to release him. And saying again, we're all, at the minute, we're just doing our investigations, and at the minute he's going to be banged up until we think that we don't need him. So the barrister's gone into one, crazy. He ain't going nowhere. He said, well, I'm waiting until you sort some problems out, right? So the barrister said to me, well, I'm going now. He said, and I'm asking these police officers, give me a fucking call once it's all sorted, and I want to come back. 2-3 hours, get undone, take me in. They've already took my mates in. My mates are gone. They've given my mates, they're fucking finished. Took me in there, and they've gone to me, right, they said, right, we think that you are very active, Rael, yeah? We've got no evidence as yet, right? And we believe that when you went in that house, you went in that house to rob it. I went, I said, please. I said, what do you mean we went in to rob it? I said, you've been watching the house. I said, what, we went in this house to rob it and come out walking out there like as if it's nothing. I said, come on, mate, you know better than that. My brief's going, right? He said, my brief's going mad. My brief is going absolutely apeshit. They had to let me go. Let my other 2 mates go. They've got to let me go, mate. You know what I mean? But they're giving me grief. But they eventually let me go. But, mate, how lucky was I? I think if they'd have raided the house, right, and I was there with them, and they'd got what they got out of the house, then maybe I was in a lot of trouble. Because they'd come out of the house and I had nothing when they went in there. There was no bags. They'd been watching this house, watching me go in there, watching my pals go. We had no bags. We had nothing with us. Just come out the exact same way, right? But we're going in there, threats to these guys. If they don't pay my mate off or say they're in fucking trouble, right? And that was it. And these geezers, staunch as fuck, kept their mouth shut and asked about me. And they kept no comment. So in the end, that let me go, yeah. Until further notice, they just said, look, we're going to come and get hold of you. Further notice and have a chat. Is that okay? My brother said yes, as long as I'm there at the time. So let us go. And when we never heard no more. We never heard no more, mate. But listen, let me tell you something. That was so mad. Do you know what I mean? They just come from, I mean, 1 minute you're sitting in the cab, 2 women walk in, a couple of guys walk in, crash, but you know, it's on top. It happens that quick, and I couldn't believe it, mate. Yeah, anyway, bang, bang, Rael. Please press a like. It's only a little video, but this is a good one. Nice one.